So, it took a few reads to pull these gems out, but they're there. And so the CFPB, as part of their research in issuing what was the final rule that came first, was that they found that in the commercial lending area, there was a lack of, or a failure to document applications early on in the process when they were more likely to have actually occurred. Okay. And rather, they were being documented later on, and there was timing, okay, that came and went in between and missed. And so, what they identified was, first off, high approval rates, okay, indicating that they were likely identifying applications, okay, later on than when they actually came in, because everybody gets a loan. And I know your bank's not like that. It's the bank down the street, right? Okay, certainly not everybody gets a loan in your bank. We tell some people no, right? Well, let's go look at your denied and withdrawn files. Hey, let's look at your incomplete applications. Okay, what do the numbers say? What's the volume there? And we go into a lot of banks, that review team that Diane and I work with, and part of the request is that we ask for adverse action notices, and it's adverse action notices across the board: consumer, commercial, home loans, all of it, right? And what we typically get is just consumer stuff, and then we say, all right, we looked at your consumer stuff. Hey, notice we didn't see any commercial applications. Oh, let me go check. Oh, it sounds like we just tell everybody no verbally. Well, you can do that for some, and that's why what we're going to talk about adverse action notices next month. One of the biggest misconceptions with adverse action notices in commercial lending is that you can just do a verbal. There's an opportunity to do a verbal, but it has to be associated with gross annual revenue, which most people don't document real well, especially early on when something might be denied. And the threshold's $1 million. And then you still have to keep the reasons in case the applicant would ask for them, and because the regulator is going to need to see them as well. So you don't get out of doing adverse action notices. Okay, there's just a different methodology to it.